Today we will take up the compound microscope. Compound microscope consists of two convex lens. One is called objective, which is very small aperture and small focal length. Other is called the eyepiece, which is slightly longer focal length and having a bigger aperture. Only slightly, not much. These two lenses are fixed in a movable a tube, so they can be moved this way or that way, and the object is kept near to the objective. So the principle is that if the objective, a small objective kept near the objective, then the image of this will be formed by this objective at this place. The A dash B dash is the image formed by the objective. Now you see that this is just like a simpler in any case with the simple lens. Now this image which is formed by this objective falls below the focal length. The focal length of eyepiece is slightly bigger, so it is adjusted such that the image is formed on this side of focal length, so that we will have a second image. This will act as a object for the eyepiece, and we will have a imaginary or a virtual image which is bigger than this at the position A dash B dash. So final image of AB is A dash B dash. It is inverted and it is virtual. So now what is and second thing is how much we will get the amplification. Amplification means here we could call it magnification or magnifying power. It is slightly different than the single lens. Magnifying power is defined as not the ratio is such, but the angle subtended by the object. This is the object and this is the angle subtended by the object at this eyes. It is the same thing as we are having here. This is, and angle subtended by the image is this beta. Beta is the image subtended by the your image, and alpha is the angle subtended by the object if it would have been at the place of image. So beta upon alpha is the angular magnification of this. How we can find out? Magnification is beta upon alpha. When the angle is taken in radians and are very small, then beta is equal to tangent beta and alpha is equal to tangent alpha. Tangent beta is A dash B dash upon this upon this. A dash B dash upon C2 B dash, B double dash actually. And similarly, tangent alpha is this is equal to this upon this. These two things are almost the same on this thing. So net is A dash B dash upon AB. A dash B dash upon AB. This is the magnifying power. Now, okay. Chalu? So A double dash B dash means this is the height of a final image upon AB. That is what the natural magnification is that. But we will break up this magnification into way. A dash this upon this. This is the intermediate image. So this upon this and A dash B dash upon AB means A double dash B double dash upon AB. AB ko we will break up by multiplying and dividing by this thing. So what we will get it? What is this? This is the magnification by the eyepiece and this is the magnification by the objective. So the final magnification will be the product of magnification by eyepiece and the product of magnification by objective. This is normal also when you have two magnification, one magnification by this, other magnification by this. So total magnification should be product of the two. So that's why we mathematically got it. Now MO, magnification by this, is the ratio of image distance to object distance for objective. VO is the image distance for objective, UO is the image distance of object distance of objective. This is a simple microscope which we have already seen. Its magnification is 1 plus, this is D is the position of image upon focal length of the eyepiece. D is actually is the least distance of clear vision, which is 25 centimeter for normal case. So this is the final equation for the magnification of eyepiece, magnification of compound microscope when the image is formed at the least distance of clear vision. Okay. Now, if in case when final image is infinity, there is a case when we can make this final image an infinity, then this ME will be when final image at infinity, then the magnification by eyepiece will be D upon F0, and magnification by this will be same. So this will be, total magnification will be V0 upon U0 and D into F0. So this will be final image. Now in case if this object is very close to this and image will be very near to this, see, special case when this is very close to focal length of objective and image is made very near to the eyepiece, then we will get this L is this distance, object image distance हो जाएगा L upon F0. F0 is the focal length of this. Image is at the focal length of objective, objective at the focal length of objective and image at very near to this eyepiece. This distance is L. L is the distance between the two lengths, or we can say is the length of the microscope. Total compound microscope is within the tube, so this is the length of the tube. L upon F0, then multiply by D upon Fe. So this is the final, this is the magnification when objective is very near to focal length and for this image is made at this. So this is the final listing. Now you can see, for having the better magnification, what we should have, this should be as small as possible and this should be bigger than that. Second thing, magnification is negative, so means is negative sign, it is inverted. Third thing is, if aperture is small, if you make this, so for example what happened, if you make a lens very big, then the reflection etc. happened with the large volume. So we got the image slightly defective. All parts of the image are not magnified equally. So we get deformation. To avoid deformation, we should have all these things of very small aperture. Okay. Or second thing is that we can use a combination of lens instead of single lens. If we use combination of lens, then the aberration in the in the image may also be avoided. Now we will take the telescope. What is telescope? What is the difference between telescope and microscope? It is very simple. Microscope is used to see a small object which is near to you. You are only not able to see it properly. Whereas telescope used to see a object which is far distance from you. So telescope used to see distance object. Object is to see the object which are near to you. So telescope is made up of the reverse of that. Second thing is very important. Telescope is the reverse. The objective is of higher focal length and bigger in size, bigger aperture, and eyepiece is small and small focal length and small in aperture. And second question, if we just reverse it, question is that if we reverse these things, can we use as a microscope? No, answer is quite no. Okay, we cannot do that. So, as we are looking here for the distance object, the rays are always parallel, and they will focus as the, this is objective, this is eyepiece. Okay, slide. So this will be the image. Image will always be inverted and very small, but it doesn't matter because we are seeing far off, obviously, planets and all these things, whether they are inverted or non-inverted, doesn't have any effect on us. Maybe inverted, but it is near to you now. Magnification is very small. The object is very, very large, and image is very small, but image is near to you. That's why you are able to see it in a better way. And say this is at the focus, so we will get its image at the infinity. Okay, this is at infinity. Now the same case. Here is the angle subtended by the object. So alpha and image beta will be the, if we have the eyes here, then beta will be the, this angle will be beta. Now in this case the same thing, this is F, this is C1, this is C2, this is image. So in that case also magnification will be tangent beta upon tangent alpha. A dash, this is B dash, this is C2. The same thing it will come A dash B dash upon AB, C2 B dash upon A dash B dash upon C1 B dash. So this is ultimately come out to be FO upon FE. Focal length of objective upon focal length of, or I can explain you, it is like that, A dash B dash upon C2 B dash multiplied by C1 B dash upon C2 B dash. Okay, C2 B dash upon C1 B dash. So ultimately this is FO upon FE. So magnification, I can simply put here, magnification is FO upon FE. Ratio of the two focal length will be the magnification. This should be bigger, this should be small, so we can have the astronomical telescope. Here the image is formed at the infinity. But normally what we want that the image should be formed as the minimum distance of clear vision. So we will have slightly changed diagram. This time the image by the objective should be made at the focus of correct? Yes. So in this case, when image is at least distance of clear vision, that is D. Objective rays coming parallel, forming the image over here, and this image is magnified to A dash double A dash double B A double E dash and B double dash at this position. It is not forming at the infinity. It is forming at the distance of least vision, which is 25 in normal cases. Now in this case, same thing happened. Magnification is angular magnification. Angular magnification is tangent of the angle made by the image. This is the image. This is the angle beta, and at the same point the angle is alpha. The angle made subtended by the object is alpha, which is this also. So ratio of two tangent is AB dash upon C2B dash, this, upon this C1B dash and A dash B dash. This C1 B dash and A dash B dash. So if we sort out, it comes out to be C1 B dash upon C2 B dash. C1 B dash is the parallel. This position is the position of image will be at the focus of objective. So this is focal length of objective upon the image VE. The image formed by this thing should be 25 at the clear vision and least distance of the clear vision. Now we can find out the value of UE, this, by the formula simply 1 upon the V is at D minus D, U is minus UE, and this is FE. So short out we can come out 1 upon UE. The image of this is 1 upon FE plus 1 upon D. So total magnification will be FO multiplied by 1 upon U is 1 plus FE upon D. This is the value of total magnification. Now you can find out with this that the minimum magnification in earlier case when this was at the infinity is F0 upon Fe. When image is formed at the infinity, the magnification is angular magnification is only Fu upon Fe, which is minimum. Maximum can be when the image is formed at the clear least distance of clear vision at B. So this will be, this is the maximum, this is the minimum, this is the maximum specification. Now what is the defect of this thing? What is the problem with this? Thing is that you see we are using high, the objective should be of very high focal length and very big. IP should be smaller one. To put this image, you can see the largest of telescope has 200 centimeter objective, size of 200 centimeter. Lens is a solid material, it's made of solid glass. So the weight of this comes out to be in tons. To handle so heavy weight is very difficult, and moreover such a big glass will give you a lot of aberration in the image. So what we do, we have a reflecting telescope. There are two or three main things. And second thing, in this refraction, image quality is not good. Lot of light is lost in transmission and the image is very faint. Second thing, it is very difficult to handle such a large objective and eyepieces. So practically it's very difficult. You have to use machines, large machines and cranes to install that, and it's a very big mechanical arrangement is there to operate these things. To avoid that, we have a reflecting telescope. Reflecting telescope means in case instead of using lenses, we are using mirrors. What we have, say this is the body of the telescope, and there is a the rays coming, this is the side facing towards the sky, rays coming over here, rays coming over here, they will reflect, this also will reflect, and this is again reflect by a convex mirror. This is a convex mirror, and that will direct the mirror, the image, direct the rays toward this time, where we have a small microscope this side. So rays coming from the sky, reflecting back, again reflecting back, and over here. Now you see here these are the mirrors which are not two. You have to simply have one light mirror, and front is polished to have a better reflection. So in this case, all the shortcoming of that refraction telescope has been removed, and this is called, you can call it, there is a special name, this is CA. This is the name of the scientist, telescope. So question is very simple. You have to normally question comes explain the function of terrestrial telescope, tell is the defect, and how these defects, shortcomings are removed in reflecting telescope. That's all for today, and that completes your lesson of ray optics. Next video I will take the wave optics, why wave optics is required, and what is the okay, that's all.